Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Neptune Michelle here, and today we're going to talk about going to the Cataracts Remove Center of Pennsylvania, or I guess the English words would be what? Eye skin taking middle of Pennsylvania. Well, they do all kinds of things, but they work in eye healing, and every eye healing business, they tend to have the same kind of stuff. Tools to look inside your eyes, you know, this this tools to look at a bunch of runes and tracks on a wall that start up with being big and then as goes smaller and smaller. And keep in mind, you're handicapped by this because you gotta look for all this stuff without your eyewear on. So if you're nearsighted or farsighted or whatever your sight handicap might be, it might be reading, I don't know, you're dealing with it. So it's going to be a hit and miss, and it's always going to come back that you're good with your glasses on and bad with them off. But I guess they want to see if your eyesight's getting greater or getting worse, or well, it can only be in the middle, I guess. And like all eye healing businesses, they tend to do the lock sight thing, where some of them it's blowing wind in your eye, which I have never liked, and others it might be the little light thing, which does the same thing, or put some stuff on your eye so you don't feel anything, and then someone takes some kind of stick and pokes it at your eye and then reads your eye squeeze to know the strength of knowing how fast or the speed of the water that's draining out of your eye or out of your eyes. Oh, and we're not done yet. Because like all eye healers, the only way they can look inside of your eye is putting water in your eye, or whatever stuff, whatever kind of water-like thing that they put in your eye. And the sad thing is that even though it lets them look inside your eye, the stuff stays in your eye longer than the seeing itself. So let's say you leave around 8:30 and you get there about 9. Let's say well, it's only seeing and you leave about 10. Well, that whatever water, whatever, is going to be in your eye for some time. It's like you think they could come up with some way of putting something in your eye that would let them look inside your eye, and then it would be gone, and it wouldn't have to take spans for it to be done. But I guess there is no kind of water-like thing that one could put in your eye that opens your eye up so they can look inside your eye, and then shuts your eye up once they're done looking inside your eye, so you don't gotta walk all day being either half blind, because some folks are when this happens to them, or wearing sunglasses over your glasses, because some folks, well, but that's the only little thing. And I don't think any eye healer is ever going to come up with some way of looking inside one's eye without having to put water or whatever in the eye. And if you got fleet or sickness or some other kind of health hang-up which could fuck your sight up, but then you're always going to have your eyes looked at for that thing. And if you got any kind of sight handicap, reading, nearsighted, farsighted, side, then there's also side handicap. Yeah, there's all kinds of sight handicaps. Then you know that you have been to see eye healers for your whole life, and you know that you have been in and out of eye healers your whole life, and it shifts. And they may have shifted around many times too, because your health guild couldn't afford to yield them for their time and their tools or whatever. So if you happen to get a good one, you hope you keep that good one, because there are a lot of not so good ones out there. Now, don't get me wrong, even though eye healing has come a long way, there are still downsides to it. Now, if you ever gone to learn, and for whatever grounds your healer has never given the healing sheet to your learn, then you're going to have to go for theirs. And they don't always have the good stuff to work with. So they might give you one sheet, cover one eye, sheet, cover the other eye, say what you can read there, you're great. Or at least that has been my take on my learn thing. But for most skilled eye healing businesses, they go way beyond that. Getting back to the whole lock sight handicap, thank God that this eye healer doesn't do the whole wind in the eye bullshit. I have never liked that tool. You know, and the other one you go to gives you the light work, which does the thing. And then there's put something on your eye so you don't feel nothing, and then poke you with a stick, which I guess is all right. It could be a lot worse if we blow wind in your eye. You know, so no need. When you go to see an eye healer, they do that all the time to cover themselves, because in the past a lot of folks used to have eye illnesses and hang-ups and they didn't know about it, so they're gonna say, well, we looked, you know. And here's the one little thing about eye healers I don't understand, is that, and don't get me wrong, why they all wear glasses, I don't know. But I'm not even going to get into that. I'm talking about, you know, when they put that tool in lead of you, and they say, now, is it good when I do this, or good when I do that? And you tell them it's good the first time, but they don't believe you, so they ask you about free, so they keep on asking you about, you say it's good the first time I did it. But in their mind, they think you're lying to them, so they'll ask you again. What, are they dealing with folks who lie to them? Folks that are being untruthful about what is good and what's not good? I don't get that. If you tell them that it's good, then why the hell do they ask you again? Yeah, they do. They always ask you about 2 times. It's almost as if you're not being truthful the first time. There's no way that the first answer could be the right answer. So I am getting a little angry there over that. And then, if you ever go to an eye healer, make scene you don't pick one that gets angry at you over your eye handicap. Because I went to one a long time ago, and I can't tell you all the ones I went to. But some of them were like, it was Vincent Eye Care and Friends, whoever the friends were, I don't know. It could have been Sears Spectacle, whatever, Sears Sight. It could have been Sightworks. There were many of them over the years. But those are like the 3 ones I know on top off my head, besides this one. So, you know, I got near, you know, anyone who's got farsightedness or nearsightedness, or it's got a handicap reading something, you know, or it's got a handicap of reading, is going to be handicapped when they take their glasses off. And that's what I always want you to do. It's like, oh no, we want you to see what your eyesight looks like, how you see stuff without your eyeglasses on. And make scene you don't get some eye care helper, caregiver, who gets all angry at you and say, oh, don't guess, tell me what it is. Well, if I don't know, if I can't make it out, then I can't make it out. What are you going to do? Handicap me, give me new eyewear, which my farsightedness is still, my nearsightedness is still going to be there. No need what kind of eyewear I get. So make scene that never happens, because that happened to me once. So anyway, that's just my thought of, you know, going to the eye skin take middle of Pennsylvania, which only seems to have 2 offshoots. One in Pittsburgh Stead and one in White Oak Borough. That's it. They only got those 2 steads. So And if you like this film, follow me over here at Sailor Moon for Life. And watch the last one we made yesterday over here. With Sailor Uranus talking about getting, gift sheets for Yule. I, Sailor Neptune Michelle, and I hope you like this film. Bye.